What's up guys, welcome to another video, and today we'll be doing some rune crafting before tomorrow's rune removal. So it's only been a week since I did the last rune crafting video, so I don't think there'll be as many crafts this time. I only did I've got about 20 fight, 20 enhance to do, and just like a bunch of the standard dungeon stuff. Would have liked to have more, obviously, but I didn't have enough time to grind up as many as I would normally do. But anyway, let's see what we get. Okay, it's been pretty bad so far. It's all 5-star rubbish. Nah. Need something a bit better than that. Defense. I'm just thinking this could maybe be used on something like a DS or something. If I get HP, I'm gonna just keep that for now. It's a bit niche though, it's not that great. Okay. Oh, this is good. Could we keep those ones? I have a lot of slot 1, but oh well. This can be 19 speed. I guess I'll try to roll that one for the speed. I typically don't keep 5 stars, but fight runes are quite hard to farm, so a little bit, slightly more lenient towards them. But I think if it doesn't go triple speed, I'd probably sell it. Oh, this is a nice rune. Everything here, all the stats here are max rolls. That's really good. So we keep that. I keep getting slot 1 though. I need the other slots. HP with speed. It's been unfortunate it's a 5-star. I think I'm just going to sell this because it's a bit hard to use. If it was a 6-star, I would have kept it, but not as a 5-star. Resistance. Trying to think if I can use this on anyone. I don't really think I can. Or maybe on a Megan if I roll double speed. Let's keep that for now. Megan can use it because she doesn't really need stats that much. She just needs speed. Oh, this is a good one. We keep that. Last fight rune. Okay, it's reasonable. It has some potential. We can keep that. Alright, so then we got enhanced. I didn't get any determination this week, so yeah, these will be the last of the new runes. I'm gonna keep this just to go for the speed roll. It's a bit iffy though because it's a 5-star. Oh, this is not bad. We keep that. An 18 speed potential. I don't want that. This might be okay if I can get multiple HP rolls. I'm gonna keep that one. I need some good tanky enhanced runes, so something like that is okay. A bit unfortunate that it was 5-star. If it was 6-star, it would be instant keep. But it's basically the sort of rune I'm trying to look for. Oh, this is not bad. It's got speed, HP. We can try to roll that. Okay, well it's got speed. We can keep that. Nope. So yeah, I'm trying to find some good tanky runes for enhance because I want to put them on. Actually, I'll sell this. I want to put them on things like Rune and other sort of units that don't really need a set. Like hopefully I can put some high quality ones on something like my Chroma or Monkey King, that sort of thing. 18 speed. I don't think it's good enough. If it was a max roll of speed, I might have kept it. Oh, not getting much luck here. So this is what really disappoints me about crafting these. Like, I want to craft them, but the problem is, like, it just takes so much time to get one craft, and then most of the time your craft's gonna be, you know, bad. I guess we can keep this for the HP roll. Yeah, I guess this one again, try to go for the HP. Oh my god, always 5-star. Never mind, it's not good. So hopefully, oh, this is actually not bad for blue. Keep that. I'm hoping that they'll improve, you know, how to obtain these runes in the future, because I want them, but it just takes too much effort at the moment. Alright, so that's all the new runes, so we can go to the standard dungeon runes. I don't have a lot of them, as you can see, but you know, we'll do what we can. I actually, like, speaking of Swift, I actually finally upgraded my Bernard a bit more, mostly just from using grinds. I got him up to 296. I don't know if I can bump him up anymore. I have to look at what stuff, like what Swift grinds I can grind up, like over grind. So I just really want to bump him up to like 300, and then I can like take it easy from there. And maybe like I need like one nice base speed would be nice to make it easier to get there. Oh, never mind. Because at the rate I'm going, even my alt account is probably gonna have a faster Bernard than my main. It almost did for a while, actually. Oh, this is a very poor session for dungeon runes. Okay, we'll just do one more, and then we want to switch to a different rune type, just to make use of the materials. So let's switch to violet. Pretty much, I usually when I go through all the materials, I just sort of rotate between each dungeon type, just to make sure I'm using all the materials evenly. Oh, that's a shame. Nah. I was thinking like it could be on a violent bomber maybe, but I typically wouldn't. I don't think it's like good to use a violent bomber. I'd rather go for stats on a bomber. So, and I think I've got plenty of decent slot 1, you know, for bombers and stuff. I'm probably more looking for main slot, if anything. I think if you didn't have good runes, I would have kept that defense one with speed on it, even though it was a 5-star, because it's still a 15 speed potential. But I mean, I don't feel like I really needed it. I think I've got plenty of those sort of types of runes. Wow, nothing from dungeon runes yet. I don't think I've kept any of these. I've only kept some of the new ones. I haven't farmed as much Necro this month, so that's why the Necro pieces are a lot lower than the other two. I need to farm some more of it though, because I need. Oh my god, this stupid pop-up. I need more like good vampire runes. I want to improve my vampire runes. And also, I need some Nemesis runes to use some of my grinds on. Because I have a lot of Nemesis grinds, but I haven't found any new Nemesis runes for a little while. HP with defense. It could be a tanky rune, so I'll just try that. I'll just keep it for now. No speed on it, but I do have a speed enchant, so I could maybe utilize it. Oh man, these are terrible. Okay, go back to Swift for a bit. I haven't. There's like nothing even like really worth talking about, so that's why I'm a bit quiet for this part so far. So it probably won't be the video probably won't be as long as it normally would be. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for people, but yeah, because there's not gonna be that many to upgrade. Oh my god, triple flat? Are you serious? Alright, fine, I can keep this. 17 speed, why not? I mean, it's potentially 17. Just making sure. Okay, we'll do these ones first. I usually do the ones that are more expensive in materials first. Like say this one is more expensive in reds, right? So I'll try to do these while I still have a lot of them. This is depressing considering how much mana it's gonna cost as well. I mean, it's not like I'm dying for mana. I have quite a lot of mana, but I do want to use the mana on upgrading quite a few runes this time. Okay, this is like one of the better runes I've seen from Violent, so that from today. So we'll just keep that. Okay. Okay, we've got more of these, so we do these. Nah. Oh, okay. This is doable. There's no crit rate on it, but it's got speed, so that's good enough. We'll keep that. Attacking. Nah, probably not for will. I like crit damage runes, but it's a bit tough to use for will. If it was like a crit damage rage or blade, I would have kept it to roll. Okay, go back to Swift. Sorry I'm jumping around a lot, but this is like the best way for me to utilize as many materials as possible. Okay, this is not bad. I can go for the crit rate roll. Okay, I guess one more here. Okay, I think I can do one more violent. Okay. And that uses up all those crafting materials that I've saved up. Back to the drawing board for those. Alright, so alright, go through the enhanced ones. Oh, actually there's a decent amount here. Actually, the new crafting, like the new runes that I crafted, compared to the dungeon ones, were overall a lot better, I think. So maybe this video will actually end up being quite long. We'll see. Okay, it can still be 20 speed, so I'm gonna go for it. I'll give it one more chance. It's very unlikely, but you know, gotta try. Okay, never mind. It's a useless rune. Oh yeah, this one I was keeping because of the HP. And the resist is good too. Like I wouldn't mind a resist roll, but I need at least 2 rolls into HP. Oh damn! All right, still got 2 chance. Like, well, still got another chance to go for the HP because he can still be like just short of 20%. It'd be like 9. Wait, no. Yeah, 19% HP, which is still fine. Oh, never mind. It's a low roll into resist. I don't think it's worth anymore. That's the problem with 5-star runes. That's why I don't really keep them that much. If it's purple or higher, I might keep. Or if it's like a main slot rune, like especially slot 6 and slot 4, and it's got a max roll of 5, then yeah, I might consider that if I don't have a lot of that rune type. Alright, run roll to speed. That's a good start. Not max, but I mean it can still be 17 speed, which is pretty good. Oh, that's a shame. I don't think I can really make use of that anymore, so it's gonna sell that. A bit harder as a blue. Okay, this is a pretty good defensive rune. It's got both the HP and defense subs. Crit rate, I guess it wouldn't be too bad to get multiple crit rate, but you would have to have at least 2 max rolls to get it to my my minimum desired crit rate. But we're into HP and it's almost max, so that's a good start. We can get 20+% HP, which will be pretty good. Be useful on Rune. Okay, now we're talking. Alright, so I mean I wouldn't mind a defense roll, but obviously I would like another HP roll. And basically for the last slot, if it doesn't roll resist, then I would probably just enchant resist onto the last slot. That's pretty much the only other stat I would really care about on this type of rune. The speed wouldn't really be that useful on arena, so I don't need that, and I do need resist, so yeah. Oh, that's a max roll at least on crit rate. It's not the worst. Like, I mean, 19 HP is average, right? At least it's usable, so we'll just keep that. And crit rate actually is not the worst stat to have on arena, because Rune, if you don't transmog her, she has really slow attack animation, right? So just a random tip: if you're actually using Rune to stall your opponent out, then try to not transmog her. Use her base skin, and give her like crit rate and even a revenge set, right? And that will mean she just like. Well, she has a chance to revenge and just do like this rune. I needed like double roll in HP to make it good, so I'm gonna sell that. But yeah, she'll revenge. If she crits, then she'll just like delay the opponent like a couple extra seconds or so. And every second matters, right? Especially in rush hour. Well, obviously in rush hour, it's like the main area that you care about it. But yeah, it just adds that extra time, for her to delay the opponent. Wait, that was a flat roll, wasn't it? Oh no, it was a crit. I think it's crit damage roll, which is not very good, but it can still be 15 speed. So let's just keep trying. Actually, I only really had a lot of enhance because I was keeping 5-star runes. If I didn't keep these 5-star runes, I probably wouldn't have that much. And I also wouldn't mind some of these for raid units either, if they roll well. But this one just derped, so we'll sell that. Alright, this is a pretty good legend roll. All of the rolls here are max rolls. It's a bit unfortunate that the crit rate is in the innate stat, but it's like a bonus. It's fine. Alright, that was not quite a max roll, but still at the moment, considering it's a 5-star, it's like super efficient. And a really efficient 5-star, you know, it's already a pretty decent 6-star, you know, equivalent. Alright, that was a min-roll and accuracy though, but that's still okay. If I think about this, like, it's actually not that bad for a raid unit if I can get at least another speed roll, and then the other roll can be like HP or speed, and it'll be a fine, fine rune for raids, because I can just enchant the crit damage off and put defense in it, and then it's got all the or most of the perfect stats for raids. It's missing resist, but you can make up for resist quite easily in other slots. Because you don't need that much resist, like you just need about... I usually aim for about 60% on a raid unit, right? Because that way, if I have a DS lead in the raid, it's like 90%, which is pretty close to max. And if someone has a 41% resist, you know, leader from Praha or Tessarion or something like that, then it will have max resist. So yeah, I feel that's the most efficient, you know, use of your substats, because you're limited to how much you can potentially get from substats, right? So so that's like the problem or the difficulty with trying to rune stuff. It's like you tend to have to give up something to get the stat you want. It's hard to get everything, like really high rolls, because that will just require you to have like, you know, over 100% efficiency on all of your runes, which is not that feasible. It's not like that realistic. You might be able to do it for a couple of your units, or like a few of your units maybe, depending on how many, you know, how long you've been playing, like how many runes you farm. But if you are earlier in the game, you probably don't have that super high quality on that many runes. You probably be able to outfit a couple of your main units really well, and then the efficiency just drops off, right? I'm just upgrading this to plus 12 because I think it'll be interesting to see it. I normally wouldn't do it because it takes too long. I have power up stones, but I need to use those on more efficient. To use them more efficiently on when I do try to plus 15 a rune rather than for plus 12. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the last one turns out. I did get a HP roll. It wasn't max, but it was decent. 5% is not that bad for a 5-star. So I just need another speed roll, and it'll be great. Like 14 speed will make it like pretty decent all around. Because you do actually want some accuracy on raid units, so don't neglect that. Right, a lot of people will get turned off by an accuracy roll, but don't get. I'll just say don't underestimate it too much. Alright, that was crit damage. That's not the best, but I'll keep it around just in case someone can use it. It's a bit unfortunate that it kind of ruined the rune a bit. Alright, so here, because it's a blue rune, I want double rolls into one or the other. If it's even roll, it has to be max rolls in both. Okay, that was medium roll. So I need another crit rate roll to make it easy to use. Although if it's 12 speed, I might actually consider keeping it though. Or at least I might try to go to plus 9 and see how it turns out. Oh, it's a shame. But it was 12 speed, so I'll just see how it turns out. Because I don't have a lot of enhanced runes. So I don't mind keeping a couple of, you know, 12-ish speed runes if I have good substats everywhere else. And 10 crit rate is not too bad, I guess. So I'm hoping here for probably HP or defense or crit damage. Those are like the main stats I can get from here. Accuracy wouldn't be the worst either. And then you know, for the other slot or the other substat, I can enchant it if I can get something good on the third roll. Oh, well, that's a shame. I'll keep it for now. I might just plus 12 it later and see how it turns out. But that was a bit disappointing. Alright, we'll just do the violence first. There's only 2 anyway. Alright, this one's not bad actually, now that I think about it. Like, there's a couple ways this can go. Well, obviously multiple crit rate is the most desired, because then it's a pretty universal attack, like DPS rune, right? But now it's going to accuracy, and it still has. There's also an attack percent roll, so that means it could be used on a bomber, right? So if I hopefully get double attack, that'll be fine. The other thing that this can be used for is for necro. If I can get attack roll, because I don't on my necro units, I use crit rate slot 4 on them to utilize those crit rate slot 4 runes, because I wouldn't use them on PvP units typically, right? And you actually kind of need accuracy in necro. It's a stat you shouldn't underrate too much either for necro, because you need to land the slows and the defense break and stuff. So this rune, I actually wouldn't mind it for something like my Fuko or Rigel, because it's got the attack for the damage, and the accuracy helps them land their debuffs. Because if you don't land a slow, it's the boss gets too many turns. So if you can land that early, it makes it a lot easier. I think that's the best it could have gone, even though the rolls weren't exactly. It was like medium rolls all around, but the ideal situation, or the ideal end roll is double attack and 1 accuracy for necro, so I can keep that. Alright, this one, as long as it max rolls into either defense or resist, it could be like it would be fine on something. I'm not sure what I would use it on, but like it's a potentially very tanky rune, so I'll still roll it, even though there's no speed on it. I can take it to +9 and see how it goes. Like if it happens to get speed on it as well. Okay, it's decent. I'll keep it for now, just but mostly because it's violent. But what I had in mind is that this can be used on something that doesn't need to be super fast. So something like a reviver, like Iona, Elagio, they don't need to be that fast. So they could utilize this, and ideally I would like some speed on it. Worst case scenario, eventually I could just enchant like a blue speed enchant onto it, and it'll be still usable. So I'll just keep it around for now. But it's not like amazing by any means. So yeah. Okay. This one, actually double roll into either is fine. Like even though, like HP on crit damage is not that bad, because I can use it on like just like tanky sort of bruises. A bit unfortunate, it went into minimum. Oh no, wait, yeah, it was minimum speed roll. So I need hopefully another speed roll will make it a bit more viable. Okay, that was minimum roll, but 13 speed is not the worst for slot 4 crit damage. So. And I don't have a lot of will crit damage runes, so I have to keep it. And just praying for a crit rate roll somewhere. I mean, I can always enchant it eventually, but it will save me having to get the grind. I mean, sorry, the enchant. Apart from that, you just want attack percent into one of the other substat slots. That way you can enchant it. Oh, sorry, grind it. I keep getting confused. My bad. So I'll just take it to +9 and we'll just see how it turns out there. So far that my actually that's a good roll. So far my +9s haven't been that great, but thankfully this one went into crit rate at least. So now I just need the attack percent in the last slot, and it'll be fine. It'll be pretty good rune. Okay, we can do the fight runes now. Okay, this one I kept it just because I can get double speed onto it, and that will be okay on something like Megan. Or eventually, if I ever get a Tiana, this would be a pretty good Tiana rune. Okay, it'll be an okay Tiana rune now because it's a min-rolled speed. 15 speed is still usable though, so obviously we'll try to go, try and see how it turns out at 15. Oh, sorry, at +6. But yeah, other attack speed boost, any attack bar booster that doesn't need particular stats and just wants speed could use it. But unfortunately, it only rolled into speed once, so we just sold that. All right, this one's a good all-round rune. Everything, all these stats are pretty useful. I need like a couple of crit rate rolls, hopefully one speed roll, and then I don't really care about the 4th roll. It can be anything. And that way it will be like, it will definitely be usable as long as I can get hopefully one more into crit rate, or otherwise hopefully into speed. So, double crit, good start, and 16 crit is pretty good. So pretty much this rune can't go wrong. Even if it goes into accuracy, it's still useful. But I'm hoping probably more for speed here, obviously. Like even over crit rate. Because personally I like double rolls into both. Alright, it went to HP and it was a pretty good HP roll, so I can't complain. I'll take this one to +12 as well because it's a legendary rune. So just bear with me. We'll take it. Oh, actually, it's went up pretty fast so far. That was pretty lucky. Oh wow, didn't fail at all. That was a minimum roll, but that's a pretty good rune, so I'm happy with that. Oh, another really good fight rune. So all of these max roll that's just to begin with. So hopefully it continues. I just want efficient rolls. This is pretty like no matter how I roll into it, it'll be good, right? I'm pretty sure. Even 111. Alright, that was the minimum roll. That's unfortunate. But crit rate is crit rate. Can't complain about getting crit rate or speed, no matter how minute it is. At least on a purple or higher. On a blue rune, yeah, you would probably complain because it's pretty hard to make a good blue rune if you double min roll. Alright, crit rate please. Oh, you ask and you shall receive. Alright, that's a pretty good rune. I'll keep those. Actually, it could even be a good Katarina rune, now that I think about it. Because I'm trying to build a good Katarina for R5 for that strat, but yeah. Oh, I'm gonna sell this. So yeah, that rune could be useful for that if I can put her on Rage Fight. That would be like the most ideal set to give her in my opinion. But I mean Rage Fight's fine too. But I can find it useful for like those sort of fight runes anywhere. There's a lot of units I can use fight on. HP roll. I'm gonna go for the 12 speed. I'll just try. 20 crit rate. I mean, 20 HP wouldn't be that bad, I guess. We'll see. Oh, I don't know if it was a jinx or not, but okay, that's still decent. It's a tanky fight rune. I could probably make use of it. We'll see how it goes at +9. I'm probably hoping for defense, because then it'll be a good raid rune with defense actually. I would enchant it on regardless, but I don't actually have a defense enchant. Actually, personally I find fight enchants to be super rare. Whereas I get infinite of the other ones, which is kind of annoying because it seems like they deliberately made it bad. Because it's like the best. It's like sort of like the equivalent of violent, right? Alright, that's actually a pretty good roll. I'm pretty happy with that. Because now I can use it for a raid unit. And I just need defense on the last slot. So, we keep that. Okay, I think I said this one is like a decent Diaz rune. If it's like double HP. I think crit rate's kind of useless. Do I keep that? That's tough. I think I'm just gonna sell it because actually I'll just go for maybe 15 HP is not that bad if I can get it. And I guess like crit rate, I guess it's never really that bad in raid because I mean it's still adding damage. It may not be that much because they don't scale very well of teeth and slot 4, but a crit is a crit, so okay, it did somehow end up the way I thought it was, so I guess we'll keep it for now. I'll take it a +9 just to see what else it gets. I think I guess I'm just hoping. I would hope for like speed or crit damage, or resist or accuracy. Actually, okay, crit damage, max crit damage roll. I guess I can't complain. It will be used on someone. Maybe actually, not that I would use a panda, but potentially it would be a good panda rune if I was using him. Oh, we'll keep that for now. It's a decent efficient roll so far. Okay. Obviously here I just want speed, crit rate. 1 roll to accuracy is fine. I just don't want 2. Because I need at least 3 rolls split between crit rate and speed to make it useful. Alright, so now it's a purple rune, RIP. But it's still worth trying to roll it. Now that's a lot of tries for a +6, come on. Oh my god. Wow, seriously? +6 is this difficult? This has happened to me once before, except it was from +3 to +4. It really pissed me off. Because +3 to +4 should not take that much upgrades. Alright, double roll into flat HP. We sell those. Okay, now we'll finish off with Swift. Oh, only a couple of these, but oh well, we'll try it. Alright, let's I guess I got some stuff, which is okay. Considering it was only 1 week's worth of farming, it's not too bad. At least I got a few good runes. Usable runes. Oh my god. Okay, we sell that. Double roll into crit rate would have made it a nice DPS rune, but 12 crit rate's not enough for something I have quite a lot of already. I mean, I have quite a lot of like swift attacker runes. Alright. This is not a great way to end it, because it's only 15 speed potential now. I'm gonna sell this. I have plenty of slot frees. If you don't have a lot of slot frees, obviously you would keep and try to roll it, but I've got plenty. Alright, so that's all the crafts we got today, so we didn't take too long this time, so I hope you guys enjoy that. We'll be doing another crafting session probably in 2 weeks. I did craft on my alt and I recorded that too, but that one I'll edit and like cut it down the time, just like cut out the long upgrade processes similar to last time that I did rune crafting. But yeah, so I'll see you guys, or I'll talk to you guys again in a couple of weeks for rune crafting. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Enjoy your rune removal.